Hello. My name's Harry Potter. I just followed through in my underpants. Welcome back.
Thank you.
We're just waiting for one more player, then we're gonna do some fighting. Good stuff.
The shirt I was wearing was designed to keep you cool while you're exercising. So I'm like, wait a minute, I don't want something keeping me cool. I want it to absorb, like fucking build heat. I want layers, motherfucker, layers.
Was it minus 500? What's the temperature? I don't know. I know it's cold here. It's like minus 1 or 2 or something.
You guys do in Celsius though, right?
Yeah, we do. We live in a much colder area than you. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're in Fahrenheit here, and it is 8 degrees Fahrenheit. 0 is freezing.
Isn't 0 is freezing for everything though, isn't it? So it's just the scale's different.
Maybe.
Yeah. 0 is when water freezes. That's what the whole scale works off, isn't it?
Yes.
So and then it just goes Fahrenheit. Is Fahrenheit more accurate? I don't know.
No, 8 degrees Fahrenheit is negative 13 Celsius.
Really?
Yeah, I just did the conversion.
Well, then you're frozen.
Yeah, it's fucking cold as shit.
Well, that's a stupid scale then. Why is it not 0?
I have no idea. Because America is dumb and wants to use fucking royal conversions or shit instead of fucking metric and like scientific.
Hello.
Hello, traveler.
I didn't realize there was a game tonight. Sorry.
All good. It's all good in the hood. I mentioned it like at the end of like.
Yeah. Now you mention it, my peanut brain is kind of catching.
I was like, brain is kicking in. Peanut fell out of my ear.
I was saying I didn't to Jiminy over here earlier. Like I was like, it's not a big deal because I didn't really like adequately pump out the information. It was kind of like a last minute, like, yeah, how about we do this then? And then I don't think I reminded us on Monday. It was like 2 Mondays ago. I said not next Friday, but the Friday after that. And then I didn't say anything this Monday, so I was kind of an idiot.
No, you did say something this Monday.
I don't remember.
Yeah, you did.
You did.
No, it was you.
I've got 26 strength, 21 constitution.
I'm joining the game. I've patched Fancy Grounds. I'm joining the game. I'm gonna go for a piss.
Sounds good. Just make sure you don't get it. Make sure you get it in the bowl, not the floor.
Yeah, don't piss on your computer.
Oh, that would be a terrible idea.
It would indeed be a terrible idea.
Oh, I remember why I have the 4d10. It wasn't like stats for character building. The 4d10 was to build the power levels for the thingadoodle I was making. The
thingadoodle
factions. Yeah. Dig a pony.
My little pony.
I watched the last weekend. I watched the Beatles Get Back thing on Disney Plus. Finally,
the beat one. I don't know what that is. Get back, get back to where you once belong.
Yep. Jojo was a man from Tucson, Arizona. I don't remember all the words.
Then he fucking followed through. Just say that. All you got to do is say anything followed through fits anywhere. Yeah, you learn it here. Yeah. Jimmy was a Scooby, done a ruddy poopy, and he fucking followed through. Get back.
Sweet the red of fire, she thought she was a cleaner, but she was a frying pan. That's fucking weird.
Then she fucking sharded, and she fucking farted, and then she fucking followed through. See, this always, yeah? Get back.
Really? Jojo was a man who thought he was a loner, but he knew it couldn't last. Jojo left his home in Tucson, Arizona for some California grass. Get back, get back, get back to where you once belong. In that documentary, they're like, this is a protest song against the government that's trying to kick out immigrants. And I'm like, you're literally telling people to get back, like, to where you once belonged. That means, like, it sounds like you're trying to kick people out. It's opposite of a protest song, isn't it?
Don't know. Maybe they're telling the government to go back and do what they're supposed to be doing.
I don't know. I did find it funny that all the names that were mentioned in the song to get back where they once belonged were all white people.
Well, maybe they were trying. Maybe they were trying to kick them out of America, so they were worried about themselves.
I'm back.
Welcome back, Jade Morgan.
Yeah. Chapati body.
I cannot remember a shit about what we were doing before.
You're some kind of a paladin-y fighty thing, and I'm a kind of barbarian-y fighty thing.
I remember I was playing a paladin. I remember that bit.
You're a war paladin.
Oh yeah, Tempest.
Yeah. And I'm a war turtle. Yeah.
You're a ninja turtle.
Nope, I'm a barbarian turtle. They're tougher than ninjas.
You would have to be a monk if you were a ninja turtle, wouldn't you?
I could become a monk later. Monk ninja turtle. Yeah, monk barbarian bard. Just to mix it up.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord. That would mean you were Michelangelo.
Yep, that's it.
I tried to get an assist as to what I remembered would happening by pulling up a map that you guys would be on, but unfortunately, I had already removed you guys from the map, so I was like, I don't remember entirely. I thought the last thing you guys did, you had previously gone to the castle, the keep, the silver castle, and was like, all right, we got to go south to go catch up with those silvered weapons because they're moving everything on out. And there was an attack. You chased them off, and then you went south to get all the stuff. And I don't remember if you caught up with them or not, but you ended up going into some thingadoodle, and there was a bunch of spiders. I remember that. It was like this underground thing.
Yeah, we found some orbs, didn't we? And then we had to go. Wasn't there another layer to get another hole in the floor that we were going to go down? Wasn't it? That was it. It was a trapdoor, wasn't it? And we were going to go down there, weren't we?
You did. I remember that part, and there was nothing down there. It was just like basically an empty hole. It was black.
No, we didn't.
Pitch black. Yes, you did.
No, because we stayed away from that trapdoor because there was
something down there. Because I remember saying how it's basically nothing. There's no like it was a dead end. I remember saying that.
We must have been doing something because we are wounded, and I've used all my spells.
Yeah.
So
I'm thinking that was the end because you had just crashed out all the spiders, and then you went south down the hallway, and we're like gonna go in that thing, and I was like, it's a dead end because there's nothing in there. It's just like it was supposed to be, but they never manufactured anything beyond. It turned into just a dump hole for pooping.
So Orem Goldberry's not going to make it. He just texted me he's in Watford. He ain't gonna be here.
Well, do one of you guys want to play him?
Yeah, I'll play him. Then he can heal us, can't he?
Yeah, sure. Well, or you can get a fucking rest.
Yeah, he can heal us, and then we can kill him as punishment for not being here.
He comes back, and I'm like, you need to roll a new character. I'm like, what? I'm like, your little bandana elf cleric just got punked. So you guys were cruising, trying to... I think your ultimate goal is to get back.
Get back to where we once belong, yeah?
Yeah. That was totally overboard.
Those fucking dwarves. Yeah.
Yeah, the dwarves with the time travel. You guys have the map. I remember that. I remember you guys have the map, and you have the map, but I don't know if you guys learned how to read it. I don't remember if you guys went that far. I think you were just holding on to it because you didn't want the dwarves to take it and ditch you or something.
Yeah.
I can't remember exactly. And then you met the prince, and for you met the prince again.
Oh, there was a whole thing. There was a whole thing about his wife or something, wasn't there?
His love. Yes, his love.
Yeah.
And then you met what was his name? What's the guy? Let's see. 1 second. You met where is he?
Because for the longest time we were trying to find his wife because we thought we were in a different period of time or something. Was that it?
Something like that. You are definitely in a different time period. You know that for sure because you met like the prince and whatnot. He's like, "Who are you?" And you're like, "But don't you?" This is Gregor the wolf. He was helping you for a bit.
Yeah, it was his missus.
Yeah. And then
I think
you got a couple of the orbs.
No, Gregor was is the one who's not the one whose missus we're trying to get, in it.
Wasn't it?
No, is Acrosola, in it?
Acrosola? There's two. Prince Acrosola has a... You were trying to find...
Annabelle, his girl.
Annabelle was the one who was the prince's significant other that he had to leave because, you know, he's now a werewolf dude, like a thrope. And then Gregor, everyone's accusing him of killing his was it his wife or sister?
Sister, I don't remember. Wasn't it? Yeah.
It was someone killing.
And who's Scott Warfel?
Scott Warfel is
son of Gerald.
Yeah, Scott Moneybags Warfel is
back in the town.
He is no, he was that guy with the orchard, and you're all like, you guys should probably plant some apples. Because he is his
oh yeah, we come from the part where we were traveling in time and we know what's what and when.
Yeah, his like great grandson was Gerald Warfel. And then Scott Moneybags Warfel was the one from the current time you're in, or something like that. And Tristan Silverslayer is a prick. Oh, look, I see your note.
Yeah, Carlin should be able to see it as well. It's in the notes section, yeah.
Yep. And Tristan Silverslayer was the person who led the assault on the Silver Keep when you guys were there. And Padu Badoon is...
Someone out of
Everybody loves Padu Badoon.
Guild Wars 2. It's one of the water geezers.
Yeah.
Puberty.
Badoon. And the dwarves. Yeah, I remember the dwarves. And
Guild Puberty.
Guild Puberty. All right. So you guys, let's see if I'm trying to find the map, which was the thing you guys were just in, just so as a refresher. But I'm like, I don't remember what it was called. Oh, underground. What is that?
At this point, you could probably start any way you wanted to, and
probably
we'd be just like, "Oh, you walk back home."
I don't know how much you'd be able to see because it's got the mask on it. Anyways, no characters are on the map. But yeah, So you guys go through, and I think your ultimate goal is to get back to where you once belonged. But you also come across these orbs, and there's a bunch of them. I don't think you know how many there are. I don't remember if you guys learned that. Um, but they all do interesting stuff. I know Jaka has one of them that gives you a +2 to any deception, intimidation, performance, or persuasion roll. So we have that one. And then Jade has one that allows an additional extra attack. And it stacks. Yay. Wait till you guys get... never mind. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it.
Don't say it. Don't say it. We've all got silver weapons now, don't we?
You do have... You did get silver weapons. I put them in the
yeah, we've got them. Silver
chat,
great axe, silver longsword, silver warhammer.
Yeah, they're just basic silvered ones, but they're silvered, so you shouldn't be handicapped when it comes to werewolf fight.
I think, if I remember right, I have a flamey sword.
You do. You have a sword.
You bypass the need for silver with a magical artifact. Yes.
Yeah.
Peasants.
Yep. That downtime
We're all peasants.
event. Yeah, there's a couple orbs I don't think I've shared with you yet. You have the orb Relar, I think, Jaka, and Jade has, I think, the Kezak one.
Oh, yeah. Sword of the Children of Tempest.
Yeah. Burninator. All right. So, after you kill off all the spiders and Jade takes that extra orb, you manage to head back to the surface from that collapsed muck underground library thingadoodle. That's what it was. Definitely was a library. I remember the bookshelves and the spiders are all like, "I'm gonna eat you."
The talking spiders. Yep. I know they're terrible.
Yeah, I know. Talking spiders are dicks. I mean, they're always trying to run their mouth. So you guys managed to make it to the surface, and I don't know if you remember, you were following a road south. It was a traveled road. There was tracks on it. You just managed to see this place off to the side, and you were kind of directed there by some movement, and that's how you ended up going down into it. Mm-hmm. And now you're back up, only maybe 20 feet off of the, 9 meters or so? No, that 9 meters would be 27 feet-ish? No. So 7 meters off of the road. Only a mere 7 meters off of the road still.
You can talk in feet, dude.
What's that?
You can talk in feet.
Well, I'm just trying to miss it.
We're old.
We're old. Yeah, we know about the feet and inches bit. Yeah, we gave to you Americans.
Our cars still do go in miles per hour. It's fine.
About 16 kilometers away. No, kidding.
I don't know what that is. Right, Tell me, give me miles, inches, and feet. I don't know about kilometers.
Well, regardless, you are just off the edge of the road, and you're noting after you spent a pretty decent amount of time underground, it's getting kind of dusky. It's the light is going down. Sun's getting real low.
Well, so we want to find camp then, don't we?
Okay. Yeah.
Might be an idea.
It's time to set up camp.
All right. Are you going to set up camp right there, or do you want to move off of the
We're going to find somewhere
nest?
where it's sheltered and nice and warm and,
Well, surrounding... Sorry, what's that?
I was going to say, probably should have used the empty cave.
I don't know if it was entirely empty.
Well,
you don't know that either.
We could have slept... Actually, we could have just slept in the hole with a trapdoor and stayed down there.
You could have. You could. Do you want to go back in and then go to the trapdoor?
Yeah, we could do that, couldn't we? That's a perfect place to rest.
All right. So you guys go back into the dusty, cobwebby mess of a...
And all the spiders have respawned.
As you walk through the valley of the shadows of death or something. No, kidding.
A server reset and they've all respawned.
Yeah. It's like, oh, nope. They only had a timer. They respawn every 5 minutes. everybody needs to get their quest items, those mandibles. No, in reality, you know, it hasn't really been long since you passed it, so you just go back in and you manage to go into that little darkened room in the trapdoor, and you can latch the door from the underside, so you could even lock it if you want. That's up to you.
Yeah, I don't think we need to lock it, do we? Do we need to lock it? I don't want to lock. We don't. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, it's only stuff from the outside that's going to be coming in, so may as well.
Oh yeah, I suppose some spiders might respawn right on top of it.
Whatever gets in here is going to come through that door. So,
or through that floor. I mean, it's a possibility.
No, you told us the room is perfectly safe, so that'll do. Always trusted Dungeon Master.
I don't recall ever saying that.
You said it a minute ago.
Yeah, so you're latched in there. It gets a little, I don't know if you're going to start a campfire or you're going to use cold rations. That's up to you.
No, we'll have a campfire. We'll have some kind of fire that's not too smoky because we're in a. Right. Actually, we better leave the trapdoor open if we're going to have a campfire, innit? Then you die of choking.
Hello, Mew.
I fixed a pair of Mew Mew shoes the other day.
Bohio. What is Bohio? You're in type Bohio.
It's some kind of emoji.
Oh, so I'm looking at it through Discord, so I don't see the emojis.
It's a wavy girl with a purple shirt on.
Okay,
mate. I don't know. Are you a movie star?
All right. So let me just do a little something here. All right, and I presume you're trying to do a long rest, correct?
Yes, if possible.
Yeah.
I forgot to ask that before I rolled the dice, but I just rolled it for that anyways.
No, that's good.
All right. You guys received your XP. You successfully rested. Nothing really buggered it. I mean, the floor was a little dirty, so your clothes, you probably want to dust them off a bit. But outside of that, it was rather uneventful.
Clothes? I don't wear clothes.
Oh.
I'm a turtle. Balls out.
Your balls are dusty.
All Rome has obviously got clothes.
Where we're going, you don't need clothes.
You might want.
Back to the Future, Turtle Edition.
We're going, you don't need teeth.
Where you're going, it's apparently you're on Earth. You managed to get to Waterloo many sessions ago. Although technically it wasn't Waterloo because, you know, the Battle of Waterloo didn't take place in Waterloo, but, you know, whatever. Such is life. All right. So you rest and you're all like stretching a bend, dip your toe into jacuzzi, baby, and you get up out of the thing, and no spiders are standing at the door. And you manage to make it to the surface unscathed.
Well, we will carry on down the road, I guess.
Right. And it is early morning. The sun is rising, but it's still got a little bit of a dim light because the sun isn't fully up because your 8-hour sleep did not fully go to sunrise. Close to, though. You notice the road that you're following continues south, just as you had seen the prior night when you were standing out looking around. Trees align both sides of the road. Not super dense. It's not like you're in some thick wooded forest where you can barely move. The trees are probably 20 to 30 feet apart all around. Nothing too dense. You can see past. It's the way the trees grow. There's kind of like I don't want to say a canopy, but that's literally what it's called. The foliage on the trees don't start till maybe 25, 30 feet in the air. So you have this nifty, clear walking space to continue if you choose to go south. Sam? And north is the trees start thinning out, and you pretty much go back where you came. So I don't know what you'd like to do. Tell me.
Well, carry on forward. We already know what's behind us.
All right. You turn and look to the south. The sun is to your left, and you proceed to move forward. What rate would you presume you're going to walk? Just traditional walking speed, or are you going slower, or do you want to like rush through?
Oh, don't rush, do we? We're in a hurry. We trying to find? Are we trying to find the wagon? Or we got a fat? Yeah, we stopped at that thing because there was a. We were chasing a wagon, weren't we?
You were chasing a supply wagon and a caravan of people from the keep. They were looking for. You were originally going to chase them down because they had pretty much taken all the spare armaments from the Silver Keep, and they were like, "We're out, peace." And you wanted to collect some because you wanted to be able to defend yourself against the werewolves. That was where you were headed. You now do have some silvered weapons. They are a little old, nothing fancy, nothing special. But you do have some available to you now, but you still have not found that supply caravan.
We need to hurry up then. We're already like 2 or 5 days behind from sleeping in dungeons. Yeah, because we already had a couple of rests, didn't we? You know.
Yeah, but you got to imagine
I needed a day's bed rest.
Well, keep in mind they also rest. They're not going to run through. They want to set up shifts and
but we want to catch them up. We don't want them to be 15.
Yeah,
we want to catch up.
Yeah, keep a good pace.
All right, so you're going to keep a good pace. All right, let's see here. Oh my. So you continue trekking. You notice that as you continue further south, the trees, the foliage that was at once 25 to 30 feet in the air where the canopy was starting, the bottom of the canopy above was starting about 25, 30 feet. You notice it starts to get a little denser, and the canopy starts a little closer to the ground the further south you go. You also notice that it's no longer just deciduous trees. There are starting to be some smaller pine trees cropping up here and there, kind of mixed in as you progress. You catch a smell as you are walking south at a good clip.
Jacko, was that you?
We're coming to the dark forest. Next, we're going to find trolls in caves.
Okay, Valheim.
Oh, I mean,
okay, Valheim.
I mean, did you let one rip from under the shell?
Oh, always, yeah, of course. That's a silly question.
That's not
I've
the
got
smell.
some brewing. These some of these are a week old. I have storage compartments.
The on the wind coming through the trees.
Yeah,
you smell a nice sweet kind of berry scent.
That's
probably reminiscent of some kind of pastry of some kind in your mind. Probably you would think that way. You smell that on the wind as you're walking.
Berries.
Okay.
We head for the berries.
Why are we looking for berries?
They smell nice.
I don't know if you're looking for berries. I'm just saying as you're walking.
No, I'm asking Jacko.
Ah, okay.
Because they smell good.
We don't need berries.
Berries good. Good berries.
They certainly smell better than you, but
that's true. They don't smell like sewer.
Not sewer. Dried tortoise shit.
Is the smell on the wind? I can't believe I'm saying that. is the smell on the wind coming from down the road or a different direction? Like if we carried on following the road.
Is it the direction the caravan is gone, we suspect?
You would probably general direction would be south, which is roughly where the road is going. You don't see anything ahead of you that looks like it's not like you can see a camp ahead of you or anything. The trees still aren't that dense where it blocks your vision, but you do smell the smell. It's kind of carrying towards you.
Well, it could be a camp. I suppose we should check it out just to make sure they haven't stopped.
All right, you continue to move at a relatively decent. Oh, uh, you move at a relatively decent rate.
You trip over.
All of a sudden, the ground opens up, and an earth elemental the size of Mount Everest. No, kidding. I don't think they have. Well, I
They're
haven't.
too big, and we
Earthbringer
wouldn't.
into-
You couldn't see us. It'd be so small.
No, you'd be lice on its back. No, you continue walking at a good clip, and the trees are continuing to become denser. At this point, you've probably gone a few miles. The amount of time you've been walking since you capped, I'd say probably 2.5, maybe 3 miles. The trees are much denser. The deciduous trees have started to thin out, and now it is mostly pine-based forest with trees coming from the ground. The road, mildly visible. You still see tracks. The same tracks you've been following the whole time since you left the keep up north. The scent of berries goes from a kind of blueberryish scent
The scent of berries.
to a bitter honey flavor kind of scent in your nostrils.
Ooh, bitter honey. Ugh.
What kind of food might they be cooking?
I don't know.
Have we seen any tracks recently then?
Yes, you do see wagon tracks on the road. The road is dirt. It's not like stone or anything. You do see very clearly indicators that there's been travel through here. It hasn't rained recently to like wash anything away, but you see hoof prints. You could tell that there are a very well worn like horse draw pattern where there's horses hoof prints in the center of the pathway with lines, which would probably be wagon wheels based on your knowledge of things in this time period. It is likely to be wagons being carted down, and that the print in dry dirt, you'd assume whatever is in that wagon is probably heavy, because it is definitely making tracks in non-mud.
Yes, a bunch of weapons. It's heavy. Well, I mean, do we carry on following the tracks?
Sure can
I
if you
reckon
like.
so.
Yeah. All right.
Are the berries
All right.
still on the same track, are they?
Yeah, as well. It's no longer berry smell. It's kind of like a bitter honey, like a honey that hasn't quite been
What
prepared properly.
What else have they taken, do you think? Like, are we smelling what they've looted?
Throw me a perception check. It was on the second tab, I think. I don't remember.
On the skills tab.
Yeah, skills.
In the tower or?
Oh, in the open is fine. Well, Jade, you have no idea what's going on right now. No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding.
Well, I don't. Genuinely, I don't.
You don't see any like litter or trash or waste. Nothing like. It's not as if the smells you're smelling are coming from garbage or anything on the side of the road. You don't see any. You can look around and you see on the side of the road there's no debris of any kind that you've noticed.
Well, we're following a bunch of, bunch of travelers carrying a load of armor. Why would we be smelling berries? Whatever the smell.
Who knows? They're being hunted by a fruit dragon.
A fruit dragon?
Yeah, it smells of berries because it's a fruit dragon.
Okay.
Oh man.
Well, he's from places unknown. That maybe there are fruit dragons.
Boy, I remember tales from when I was young of the fruit dragons. They used to drop fruit from the sky.
I don't know.
Were they scary?
No, they were nice. They were lovely. They used to drop apples and pears and berries.
I don't think we're following fruit dragons.
Man, just that's
The
funny.
snozzberries do taste like snozzberries.
Fruit dragons? How dare you?
The snozzberries taste like snozzberries. Yeah.
That is true.
Oh my god, the
Hello,
dragon is
Metallico.
launching pineapples at us.
I don't know what that's from.
Pineapple breath.
Yeah.
The breath weapon. He's got a 40-foot cone of pineapples.
He's got a strawberry.
All right. So, are you still following it south?
Yes.
Yes.
I have
Snozzberries is from Willy Wonka.
I have dismissed the threat of snozzberries or strawberries. And
what about pineapples? I think you was worried about the pineapples.
Yeah, I was worried about the pineapples. I think I'm okay with that.
You're like pineapples and fish. No, pineapples and fish would be a terrible combination, just for the record. I think
tuna and pineapple pizza. Oh.
Yeah, somebody thought about putting a pineapple on some cheese, on some bread, and there was a riot. And there was a riot.
A riot for pineapple on cheese? What?
11 has not seen Star Wars.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You've never heard the debate about fucking pineapple on pizza?
I've heard many debates, but nothing about pineapple on cheese. Oh, well, maybe just, I don't know. I thought you meant like literally a slice of cheese.
I was trying to bring it into the world of Dungeons and Dragons for you.
Oh.
Bread and cheese and pineapple. Crazy combination.
I'm quite dense. All right, so you continue on your path, and you know after now you've gone a few more miles, and the trail is all but gone. The road, the well-worn path that you saw, everything worn away has to your now notice, as you stop talking about schnozberries and pineapple on cheese, you look around and notice that there really isn't a path anymore. The trees where the path would have been, or where you suspect it is or should be, is still wider and less dense than the trees around you. But if you look ahead, you'll just notice that the trees kind of overtake what was that road. You no longer see obvious cart tracks and horseshoe prints and whatnot as you're walking. You do still smell now what appears to be a very nice bread on the air. The scent has changed, coming from the same direction. So you know that you've been going in the same direction. You kind of hear a little noise in the distance as well.
It's a supermarket with bread in the air conditioning.
Some
what
supermarket
kind of noise?
You hear a whinny, like kind of a very faint hoarse whinny.
We might have caught up with the cavalry then, or whatever they are.
Cavalry? Oh God, you don't want to catch up with no cavalry. They'll trample you. Or not. You never know.
I've got a shell.
You're the only one.
I guess we will head in that direction, wherever the faint whinny came from.
That was my attempt at a faint whinny, but I don't think it did a very good job.
Horse apples.
Sorry, I don't know how to do a faint whinny. Is this Wonder Year? Winnie from the Wonder Years? No, I'm silly. All right, so let's see here. You continue south, and as you're getting to where the trees are densest, the most dense, as if a car had smashed into them. No, not really.
Denser.
You can manage to go between the trees and weave through, and there's pine needles brushing against you guys. As you progress and push yourself through, the scent of warm bread in your nostrils, like somebody has cooked a nice morning loaf.
Oh fuck me! Someone's cooked a morning loaf.
not pinch a loaf, not pinch a loaf, cook a loaf, cook.
Yeah,
baked loaf.
Yeah. She's pinched a morning loaf. Right, this is definitely a witch in the woods, and she's going to try and eat us.
Oh lordy.
Get in the van.
Get in the van, you fuckers. Get in the van. They're gonna lead you in with bread.
Have we got any bread to make a bread trail? I was just going to let some air out of my shell to leave a trail of smell.
So you can find your way back.
Release the valve number 3.
So you manage to push yourself through the densest of the trees, and you see a stone building, rather worn stone, but well designed and built, 2-story stone building with straw roof. There's windows, and there's a sign on it hanging from the side of a door, a painted sign that shows what appears to be a stein with bubbles on the top of it. And it's worn and aged looking, and the wood is a little rotted, just as you see some cracks in the stone bricks and workings of the building. While it does look somewhat aged, you imagine, based on the appearance and the really well cobblestone pathway leading to the front door, that it's a rather sturdy and well-built building. Doesn't look like it's decrepit and going to collapse or anything like that.
Is there like smoke from the chimney, or
there is smoke coming out of a chimney? Yes, and there are lights on.
Is there any words on the sign, or is it just a picture of a stein?
It's a picture of a stein with bubbles, no words.
Is it Jim Stein?
Oh, what?
Jim Stein. Was his name Stein? Was his name guy who wrote the Meatloaf stuff?
I have no idea.
Meatloaf, rest in peace, by the way.
Yep.
Yeah, but the guy who wrote it died last year, didn't he?
Oh my lord.
Jim Steinbecker, whatever his name is, the one who wrote all the, yeah.
I know Steinbrenner from the New York Yankees. Oh man, I don't know. I'm lost on that bit of pop culture.
Jim Steinman, there you go. He died last year.
Well, it's
think.
either a tavern, a brewery, a trap, or all three of the above.
I just fudged up.
Mm. Oh shit.
What did he do? Are you putting a load of pub people on the combat tracker? That's all right.
Yeah, I did. I wasn't supposed to do that. I'm patrons. I wanted to put your characters first. But yeah, dumb.
Just give us all 22 initiative, isn't it?
It hasn't given you any initiative yet because.
Well, outside of this building, are there any signs of a wagon that may have been carrying a bunch of weapons?
Here, I'm going to share this. Oh, you guys are rolling initiative, bro. You guys ready to fight all the green people?
No.
No, I'll just move it up the combat tracker.
I put them on as friendly when they should have been neutral. Because obviously you don't know these people, and did you guys get the map yet or no?
Yes.
Yep.
All right. So you show up to this big stone building with a sign and some nice steps, and there's a front door. And you just jump up the side of the step.
I was going to say, are there any signs of a wagon that's carrying a bunch of silver weapons or whatever we're looking for?
There are hoof prints going to the right side of the building, before it turns, like off of the cobblestone portion of the front of the building. It goes off to the right. You see hoof prints, but you don't see any like cart tracks or anything.
As much as I would like a drink, are we sure this is the right place? I mean, I guess we can ask inside.
Yeah, we could see if there was any passing wagons. They would know, wouldn't they? Is there a door here? Because I can't click on it.
Because there's not actually a door. You could just like put your little movement arrow there, but you push open the door. Let me show you what you.
The piano stops playing.
Oh, I get it.
You haven't put a piano in, so that was fucked. You've ruined that plan.
No, there's no piano. Ha 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 ha. And you see over there as well, because those are just posts. You can see. So you enter this this ale house, and there's a pig with an apple in its mouth on a spit over a fire in the center of the room. You have an awesome
Tasty.
and several patrons around the room.
They look like bandits to me. Not being funny, but everyone around here looks like a bandit. I whisper in Jade's ear.
People kind of look at you, and you see all these people going about their business and doing their things, sipping their drinks, and the barkeep looks up at you. If you're looking at the barkeep, he'll look up at you and recognizes that you're looking at him, but he goes back about his business, doesn't say a word. And as you walk through, you don't hear any of the sounds you normally expect to hear from a bar. There's no clatter and a clutter. You don't hear any cups hitting the table or anything like that.
We hear voices talking.
It's just It's just kind of quiet.
Are they like quiet as in ghost quiet, or just not speaking quiet?
Give me a perception check. See how you perceive it. Let's see what your die roll says. You don't have any bonuses for your perception? What a shame. Jaka and Orum and Jaka look around, and as you're observing, you're seeing these people talk to each other, and like it looks like they're loud and boisterous. The group to the left, as you're walking in, two tables are bantering back to each other and waving their mugs around, and you see ale spill out of the cups, out of the mugs, but you hear nothing.
I'm gonna look. I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna look around, see if there's anything, like a symbol painted on the wall, that kind of thing, that would suggest it's.
As you look around on the walls, there's a few random tapestries and some pictures hanging. There's no like sign saying
Hell,
here be pirates or anything, like nothing saying these are bandits. I just had to put that out there because someone just doesn't like my tokens. Okay.
No, I'm just. There's a road that's disappeared, and roads generally don't disappear.
And a tavern full of people who are not speaking.
Yeah, and then we have a whole shitload of people.
It's like an illusion. I think this is an illusion. I'm going to try and walk through the bar.
You attempt to walk through the bar, and you just boom, right into the side of it. And as you're moving forward, the stool that you try to push past gets kind of knocked over.
So I'm going to punch this patron right next to me.
You swing at the patron. Throw a 2-hit.
Didn't expect it to go that way so quick.
Well, I just think he's a
Patron 6.
I
You're doing
think
patron 1. All right.
Wow. Wow. I've not even had a drink yet.
Wang.
You swing and you kind of trip up on the bar stool that you kind of bumped into, and it throws you off, and your fist just barely touches the shoulder of the patron, or does it? Roll for initiative.
Oh. Wow. That was smooth.
I'm a barbarian. I was just going to see if they're not even real. Do you know what I mean? I thought they might not be real. And then I slipped.
Or did you?
Or didn't I?
Look at that. Jade's happy there. Gonna go first. Look at that.
Is that a guy to my left look pissed off?
All of them turn the moment Jaka tries to punch, maybe or maybe not touch the shoulder of that patron number 1. Immediately, every single patron bartender in these rooms stops what they're doing and turns and looks at you all. Immediately. It's a almost like a hive network response.
Yeah. Well, this probably ain't gonna go well then. Fuck.
I'm still laughing that you rolled a fucking 1.
Yeah, it was a very impressive roll, yeah.
It was like bonk. Oh, silly.
It's because I attacked. If I'd have rolled, if I'd attacked patron 6, I'd have got a 6.
Perhaps, very, very perhaps, very perhaps.
Very not really.
I'll take a swig at this thing.
Do it. Take a swing. You swing your sword, the sword of the children of Tempest, and it swings into this patron. And as it just hits clear right across the chest, you notice there's no cut, but the body kind of ripples and waves as your sword goes through it. Do your damage. Do your damage.
Illusion. God damn it.
And it's obliterated. It kind of separates into this incorporeal form of dust and ash, and actually not dust and ash, like smoke and wisps and protoplasm.
I'm going to hold my second attack, and I'm going to yell, "Show yourself!"
Crickets.
Jiminy crickets.
No, you don't.
I'm still going to hold my second attack.
Okay. All right. And patron number 6 swings their arm. And as they swing it, Jaka, you notice that their hand extends and turns into kind of a phantom blade. And it swings at you. And it just kind of breaks apart as it swings at your shell. It's unable to hold its form. So many patrons. Why did I do this? Speed of 30. Moves around and just walks through the bar stool. Goes right up in front of Jade. And just as it did with Jaka, a raised hand and a spectral sword, kind of ghost protoplasmic sword appears in his hand and swings at you.
No, I'm going to smack him down before he does that.
All right, you do
You
your
should feel guilty.
attack first. But he's definitely going to hit you if you don't kill him. You certainly hit. Throw some damage on it. Patron number 2. You blast it into spectral dust, and a little light kind of pops inside of it as it breaks apart. No sound was made. You killed it! Not nice.
These damn bandits. These are Smokey and the this is Smokey and the bandits. That's what this room is.
What is Smokey and the I get it.
He doesn't know what Smokey and the bandits is, everyone.
I know what Smokey and the Bandit is, you know, Burt Reynolds, but I don't understand how that's
these things are all Smokey when they attack, and they're bandits. Yeah.
But are they bandits? They're patrons, not bandits.
They're bandit tokens, dude.
He swings down at your head and still is unable to maintain.
Jacka's shell.
Fucking on a half shell. All right, now it is Jaka's turn to hopefully not roll a critical miss and stumble on a bar stool and start a fight with clearly not humans.
AFK one of it.
All right, no problem.
Oh, wrong character.
And yeah, I did use the bandit as the base because the commoner token is just the letter C. It's no fun. So I had to use a token. I'm like, these are humans. They look like they would be drinking. And you rage. You will not go into the night. I don't know how that...
I will go into the night with my weapon.
Oh, will you? You swing. You hit Patron 1. It ripples and shimmers as your blade from your great axe goes through it. And it obliterates Patron number 1. Its form breaks apart and fades into the air.
And I don't get multi-attack unless I do the frenzy, which I'm not going to. And that's Oromio's go.
Orom's turn. Actually, I think it's Orom, not
It's
Orom,
a Romeo to me.
Romeo. Romeo.
Wherefore art thou, Romeo?
All right, an Orom. You hit. Orom swings the longsword, the silvered longsword, and it passes through the skull of patron number 6, and it ripples, and for a moment, the blade gets stuck, and Orom has to pull it aggressively to remove it from
He's going to give it a good aggressive tug.
Spectral form. And now, I keep forgetting these things are spectral. They don't have to walk around furniture. They're just like Terminators, baby. Terminators.
Oh, they're spectral now. It's a room of ghosts.
Swing at Jade. And just the Jade's shield just kind of dissipates the spectral scimitar. Walks up to Jaka. Both hands turn to blades as Patron 9 dives at Jaka and manages to connect and hits Jaka. And wounds you for literally 1 damage. Oh, that's so fucking sad. As he approaches Orom, and his left hand turns into a dagger. And it continues to grow as it swings outward and then dissipates on the shield of Orom.
Orom swings his shield and blocks the son of a bitch.
Yes, and the way it blocks, it just like kind of separates the form. The form can't hold. Cannot hold.
You shall not hold.
Here we go. He swings his dingus and connects with the turtle shell. Such damage. Okay, that one was a little better. 3 damage. That's better than 1. Now it is Jade's turn again. I think Jade is. Is Jade
Yep,
back?
I'm
Yep,
back.
there you go. Awesome.
I'll just keep on swinging, I guess.
All right.
As there is a angry thing in front of me.
Yes. The silence in this room is deafening. As you hit and they hit back, there is no sound. Blades just pass through, sometimes killing. Like that time, does damage, but does not kill. You notice that a chunk of the form of Patron 11 is missing where your blade hit.
I'll swing again and hopefully get rid of it.
You better. You definitely hit it. And you have succeeded in obliterating its ghostly form. You still have movement left if you want to move before you throw your turn away. And I think you actually have one more attack, because don't you have multi-attack already?
No, it's
No.
two attacks.
Ah, okay, all right.
No, I don't have multi-attack yet.
Level 5, right? I think. I don't remember.
Yeah,
Maybe.
level 5, yeah.
And then you'll be going 3 times. It's OP as fuck.
No, I'm going to stay where I am. And because I think these two are coming to me. So.
All right. And number 6, right next to Jaka, swings. Repeats the attack with that spectral blade. Critical hit! One damage. He hits you for 1. He scratches you. You notice as these wounds attack you, there's a little residue left on your shell and whatnot.
Whatnot. Chill.
Yes, you didn't notice it in the first round. In the first bit, you were too stuck trying to kill, but now you notice it. Patronate swings at Jade Mordigan and does nothing.
As it should.
Patron 4 does not like Oromio. Still is unable to affect. The barkeep strikes again. And fails to affect the human or the mortal form of Jaka. And now it is Jaka's turn.
Might as well get 2 attacks this way. All right.
You hit. You swing at the barkeep, and as your wait. I'm narrating. You swing. You swing with your silk. What's that?
No, sorry, it's all right. I was just trying to figure out what, just trying to read what my abilities did.
Ah. Well, Jaka strikes at the barkeep with his silver great axe and strikes him right in the top of his head. And as the blade sweeps down, it actually ends up clinking off the bar. And the barkeep dissipates into the air. And as you turn around, Jaka, you notice that all the other patrons are gone.
Ah. They're all gone. See?
They're all gone.
We had to kill the barkeep. Should have killed him first. Damn it.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Right.
Yep. A pitiful 5 damage, even with a critical that hit you for 1. And as you look around the room, you see that the pig with the apple on the spit is still cooking over the open flame of the cooking pit, the fire pit below. But all the patrons are gone. All that's left is a faint scent on the air of salt. I don't know if salt smells. Does salt smell? I don't know why I picked salt, but whatever.
I'm going to go up here and look up this little corridor.
You look up that corridor.
There's a corridor up here.
Is there?
I'm going to look at the pig. Is it like rotting or anything? Because these were ghosts.
They were definitely ghosts. When you observe, just to your normal, regular eyeball, it is not rotting. And you see a door to your right, Jaka, and a door to your north.
I'm going to walk up to the door and open it.
You put your hand on the door, and you note that the handle, though it is made of wood, is warm.
Okay, we're going to open the door.
You open the door, and there's a hallway with other doors there. Move you guys' tokens. Jade manages to catch up to Aurum. And Jaka is near 2 different doors, one to the north, one to the south of him.
I'm going to open the one to the south first. And see where it goes. Wonder where that goes.
You open the door to the south and peep in, and you see a kitchen with a bunch of pots, pans, and whatnot. And it looks like it hasn't really been used in quite some time. And there's not really dust on it or anything. It's just you could see like the metal doesn't have that shine. It's kind of worn. And Aura moves closer to Jaka.
Then I'm going to open the door to the north.
Are you sure?
Yes. I've still got a barbarian frenzy on. I'm going to go and use it.
Oh yeah, you do have barbarian frenzy.
The Viagra's still on. I've got to use it.
You're Viagra.
Don't waste it.
You open the door to the north, and in it you hear a sound. And as you turn your head, you see a white, Mr. White, rise from the sheets.
I'm going to kill it.
Are you?
Yes.
Roll per initiative. It's technically a new combat.
I'm going to scream in a Tortoise, you son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch.
And roll a 20.
20. Nice. I think you're going to be going first. What's Orem get? So look at that. The white gets to go last. Is the white even going to live? I don't know.
Dunno. We'll see.
As you're looking at the white, definitely hit. The white has this peculiar kind of armor that looks like it was made of like white leather that has hardened, and it made you think of like a wedding outfit for some reason. 17 damage on that motherfucker. You hit with that one. Nice hit. And you hit him hard. On the second hit, 18 more damage. You did a whopping WAP. Whop. My wet ass pussy. Sorry, I couldn't help it. You took that 35 damage, just clocked him right from the get-go. One heavy hit. Or 2 heavy hits. I can't help it, Bane. The thing's just lingering and slow. All right. And Orem enters the room.
He just rolled a bad initiative roll. Okay, what's Orem going to do? This is undead, isn't it? So Orem can do things against undead, can't he?
Orem is a cleric, so it is probable he can do stuff against undead.
He hasn't got turning yet. He should have turning, shouldn't he?
I have no idea.
Channel divinity, and he's got destructive wrath. Okay, so maybe it's a weird thing that he's got.
He's only level 3 right now too, while you guys are level 4. So, and I also don't know if he made up his mind which one he picked. That could be it as well. Because
that could be it. Right, so he's gonna do what level 3 clerics that haven't got any spells doing. He's gonna, he can't do that. He hasn't got any move left, so forget that. He is going to cast Bless on.
All right, cast your Bless.
He's going to cast Bless on all of us.
You could. Bane, this turn, I think the white just had terrible luck getting that 5. I just realized that the white is has the resist excluding silvered weapons.
Savage World, just make them re-roll their initiative with a Benny.
You run up to the edge of the bed, 1 foot on the bed, 1 foot on the floor, in an aggressive posture, ready to strike at Mr. White. Sorry, Bane, I'm bad at picking up internet jokes because I'm a bad reader.
I am going to try a Thunderous Smite.
Your god Tempest imbues power into your weapon.
And I am reading exactly how it works. 1 second.
No problem. To be honest, I'm not quite sure.
It's when I hit.
No, I'm talking about in Savage Worlds where you just drop a Benny on your initiative roll and it re-rolls it for you.
Spell slot.
You can do that for NPCs as well.
It's when I hit. So. I don't know if I cast it before I hit or before I try to hit.
I do not know.
The effect happens when I hit, but it's the first hit I do once I've cast it.
I'd have to read.
First time you hit with a melee weapon. Well, I guess let's see if I hit.
Yeah, you would cast the spell, and that way the next time you actually hit something, it does the extra damage.
All right.
Because if you cast the damage and the concentration and stuff, if you manage to miss, it'll stay on there until the next time.
I've ticked off the spell.
Go.
So
You definitely hit. Let's see what damage you put out. You got to press that damage button.
let
And
me
murder.
just do the cast thing.
He succeeded in saving, which means he's not going to get knocked back, but still does damage.
Let's see if it does the extra damage. It does do the extra damage.
You strike at the white,
Yeah.
and your thunderous smite.
But the re-rolling of initiative is not
Obliterates
is built
his
into Savage
rotting
World. It's not really built into D&D, is it?
corpse. His hardened white leather outer shell splits apart with a creaky tear and splatters up against the wall.
And a big bowl of lightning.
Yes.
You're not disrupting anything, Bane.
It
It's all right.
rattles the windows.
We just killed the white. Yeah, talk. This is what I'm streaming
Bane?
it deliberately so that I can be disrupted. That's why it's on
Now.
the internet for.
What do you do?
For
You are in a
viewer
room
disruption.
with a bunch of corpse bits all over the wall, and there's some bookshelves, and there's a bed, and there's a little
bed here. I might
fireplace.
have a kip. But we'll have to search the room first.
Yep.
It's up to you.
Yeah, I'm going to search the room.
You're gonna search the room.
Yeah.
Okay. Throw me the whatchamacallit, what you call it. All right. You look around the room. You kind of knock some of the books around, and you notice that the books are very dry. There's no the spine kind of creaks as you bump them around. And Jade looks around, going, "Where is everybody?"
Smack my head. Oh, no, I didn't quite fumble, but yeah, almost smacked my head on the fucking bookshelves.
As Jaka is rummaging around, getting frustrated that he doesn't find anything, Orem just turns around and looks on top of the hearth and sees a little sack of some kind. And when he grabs it, he hears the jingle of some kind of coin inside.
So Orem's going to have a look inside the sack.
When he looks inside the sack, a giant hand reaches out and grabs him around his face. Roll for... No, I'm kidding.
You should have done it. You should have done it. Roll for initiative.
No. 20 copper pieces.
Orem gets sucked into a bag. Never seen
Orem
again.
Orem is turned inside out, sucked into this bag of holding, fighting the 6 bearded devils inside. Actually, I don't think you could put living creatures inside a bag of holding. That's the only reason I didn't follow through with it, because I don't think you really can.
You can do whatever you like.
That is true, but you got to have some kind of rules, just a little. But yeah, there's 20 copper pieces in there, just a couple jingly coins.
Yeah, bag of devouring.
Ooh, bag of devouring. I should have went with that. It's a mimic. No, I'm kidding. The whole bag is
Fucking mimics.
Oh, all right. So you've checked through the room, found 20 copper pieces. Orem is a little bit richer today, but his soul is a little bit poorer. Now, whatever shall you do?
Well, we should probably check the other rooms then. Let's see what this place is. I don't know if the wagon we were following has come here, but maybe it has.
Yeah, we need to search the other rooms, don't we?
And they fell victim to these spectres.
Jaka turns and walks out into this room.
Not this room. The toilet.
A toilet? What are you talking about?
That's the shitter, isn't it?
No, that isn't. Those are just desks, little chairs and desks. As you enter this room, you see there is a window. There's a little like wooden bench that's there. It looks like you would probably put a saddle or something over it to hold some kind of equipment. And there's a window. The glass panes are missing, but you can see through, and it looks like there's a little stable on the other side.
And there's another door back there to the north, isn't there? Is that the back door?
Like way over there, yeah. There's a door.
And a set of stairs as well.
Yes. You're gonna open that door?
You can open that door.
Are you sure?
Yes. Looks like it's outside.
You open that door and it leads outside.
I thought, are we going up the stairs or are we going out the back? You don't want to die, but head on out the back.
Try the stairs.
You try the stairs?
Yeah.
All right, if you say so. I'm like, press clicky, press clicky. Is there a way I can move tokens without you being able to see everything as I drag them?
Shift click.
Shift click?
Shift and drag them, yeah.
And you won't see everything as I pass through.
Yeah, as long as you're holding shift down, we don't see everything you pass over there.
It would help if I stopped clicking the fucking map. I do that all the time. I'm like, yay.
Back to the future.
Okay, that was suit me. I put you all in the same spot. You still see your tokens, can't you?
Yes, just the black area around them.
Yep.
Stairs.
Sorry, I'm trying to make the shape. Ha. And you come up to the top of the stairs and you see another room, and there is a railing that kind of goes around the, like, if you kind of look through it, you can see,
away from that trap door.
You can see down into the little fire pit area below.
Ah, it's like a balcony leading. Okay, very good.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the upstairs bar area. Okay.
Let me click correct Orum's view. I didn't I kind of fucked up the line of sight, so I ended up just deleting it because I couldn't figure out why it kept showing through certain walls. So I just deleted the whole line of sight, hence why I'm doing it manually.
Ooh.
All right, and you're in the upper level. You see two hallways that passage to the northern part of this map, and you see some doors on the side. And of course, you can look down into the little fire pit, and the smoke's coming up and going out the chimney, just like in Valheim. Somebody pooped on the desk, Bane. Somebody pooped on it. You hear as you're walking through and you're stepping, you're hearing some creaks, but every time the creak happens, like it should be a literal creak from stepping on wood, but it sounds like a person, almost like a woman, very faintly. Instead, not like a woman talking, like just like a normal, like a woman going, "Huh?" every time you kind of creep. Maybe it's a lady house.
These doors here are windows.
Those are doors. There are some rooms up here. 4 doors. 4 doors for more doors. You quickly turn rapidly, pushing all 4 doors open within moments.
Yes, that's what I'm going to do.
Oh, why do I talk? Why? As you push those doors open, you see there are some rooms, and they're kind of dark. And when they're dark, they are dark. And the darkness kind of starts to move. And then you're going to have to roll initiative.
The darkness is coming.
Magic missile into the darkness. You see the shadows come to life and start moving towards you. Yes, 4 shadows. This could really fuck one of you up.
Foreshadowing.
4, yes, I'm foreshadowing. This could really fuck you up. All right, so we just need Orum's initiative.
All right, sorry.
Yep. You're just trying to get Orum up there quick. You're afraid you're going to roll like a 2. Hey, you got the same exact initiative. Look at that. Number 4. The way the shadow kind of moves, you can see it's like flowing towards you, but going where the shadow weaves itself the most. And it approaches you. And it says, "I want to strike you." And it the shadow kind of starts to appear
Hey, Thrift.
like a humanoid shape, and you can see eye sockets and kind of a mouth hole, as if somebody had thrown a sheet over a person's face and it like sunk into the shape. And then these smoky, dark, shadowy tendrils wrap around you. Oh, ha, ha, blocked by bonus stat. You're lucky. And now it is Oromio's turn.
Yes, what can Romeo do?
Hi, Thrift. You're like, where is my cool paladin shit? Or actually not paladin, cleric shit. Where's my cool cleric shit?
Yeah, exactly. I could cast Sunburst.
You could.
He's got a scroll of Sunburst.
That's interesting. What is the scroll of summer? I don't even know.
Cast a Sunburst spell, which fucks up 12d6 radiant damage.
Holy fuck! I forgot that was the cool spell that was in that hidden that little chamber. That spell that was on the pedestal. I forgot all about that. That is pretty fucking badass.
I might do that then. Yeah.
That does a range, right?
It's a 150-foot range and it's a 60-foot sphere.
So you're basically gonna blast, cover all 4 rooms with bright sunburst lights.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
You just got to get in the right position, pretty much where Jaka is.
Oh, it's got a 150-foot range, so I can just cast it.
Oh yeah. I forgot. I was thinking it was off self, but you're right. So cast it. You said 60-foot radius?
Yep.
Where's the dot? Where did I put it? Oh my. Do it. You're gonna get all 4 of them for sure.
Where is Rome?
Yes. Kill it. I'm gonna erase that pointer. You have them targeted. Oh my lord. So there's a bunch of successes. But look at the fucking damage. You fucking killed 4 shadows with a sunburst. I did not fucking plan. I forgot you had that fucking scroll. Holy shit. In a massive bright flash of light centering on the hallway, irradiates a burning light outwards and just eclipses the room in white light instead of darkness, and the shadows evaporate nearly instantaneously. Sorry, I got a little excited there. Damn.
Yeah, well, you know, I thought let's just save the day. Don't want to get killed by shadows. Yeah. Pretty good.
Fucking obliterated.
Could use that spell for something later, but yeah.
Dude, that was brilliant though, because the shadows, they eat your strength, man.
Yeah,
You permanently use your strength. Yeah, yep. I'm like, that could seriously fuck you up if all 4 of them got you.
Yeah, Jack is like, where'd they go?
Jack is like, what the fuck? Oh, the sunburst was so powerful that any and all parchment that was in the rooms is just evaporated as well. It's just like, there's like, there you go. That was fucking, I forgot you had that fucking scroll completely, but that's like perfect considering that there's 4 shadows closing in.
Yep, foreshadowing of a sunburst.
The scroll was foreshadowing. At some point, you're going to need this. That was brilliant. I loved it. I loved that. That would make a hell of an anime ability. You're just like, oh shit, we're fucked. No, we're not.
I'm going to go and search the room.
All right, you're going to search the room. You're going to have to give me a thingamadoodle check.
Fuck you and your thingamadoodle checks.
Well, you have to do a thingamadoodle check. How are you going to know you're searching the room? That was fucking brilliant. Fucking melted the fucking shadows, man. Fucking amazing. In the little desk that Jaka is standing next to, you open the drawer and there is a black opal. And Aurum does not find anything in that room. There was going to be a scroll, but it got obliterated. Sorry. Spoiler alert. Hashtag fucked. All right. Jade is looking around in that room, and
no idea.
You happen to look on the floor, and as you're just kind of walking in, you're looking down on the ground because you're not trying to look very hard. You notice that there is 3 silver pieces on the ground, kind of glinting off of the dusty wood. 3 silver. You're wealthy now.
Yay, I'm rich.
Yay. Ish. I forgot to... I got to put something on... in the party sheet. The black opal.
The black opal of destiny.
Yep, it's only worth 1,000 gold pieces. Holy fuck. I did the random treasure generator for that one, and it was a fucking black opal. That's 1,000 gold. You guys just got fucking rich.
Yay.
Oh,
we can buy the cake.
Yeah, level 4, 1,000 gold is really game breaking. Holy fudge. And I did that randomly. That is bullshit.
That's the joy of randomness.
Yeah. Well, I'm just using Kasoon.com, the 5e treasure generator. I put on individual loot for CR 0 to 4 because that's the bracketing it uses, and that's what you got. Lucky you. All right. So you've searched these rooms, and yes, what would you like to do now?
Search more rooms.
Search more rooms. As you look out the window, you see a little thatched roof. Is it Valheim?
Is that Odin out there?
I just recently uninstalled Valheim after installing it and played it for a bit, but I kept trying to be too complex with my building and it ruined it. So I was like, all right, let me just take a small pause.
I'm gonna open this or try this door.
So you're trying the one right next to you?
Yes.
All right. You open the door next to you, and as you open the door, you hear what sounds like a woman saying, "Help." You see nothing in the room. You don't see a woman, that's what I'm saying. And it looks like Orum's going to go a little further down. There's a fireplace and a window, though.
The fireplace in the window? What window?
Yep. Right above the bed in that room, there's a little window. It just looks outside. There's nothing fancy.
I'll go in and search the room then.
Okay. All right, go on there. Give me a search. Give me a search.
I'll probably fuck it up. Knowing my dice rolls.
You're going to get 20 this go.
Getting better. 7 is better.
A 7 is better.
Yep.
As you go through the drawers, you start opening them, and there's little cabinets below the drawers. You open one of the cabinets, and there is a bottle of liquid that seems to appear red in a clear bottle.
Are there any while I'm going through these drawers? Are there any like signs that this might? I think I heard a lady's voice. Is this like a ladies' room? Like what's in the drawers?
The drawers are all empty. Just a couple cobwebs in there. Nothing fancy. There's nothing that you would imagine makes you think this is a woman, like specifically a woman's room. So you found a bottle with red liquid in it. Do you want that in the party chat or do you want it in an individual loot?
No, it's party.
All right.
Hey, party, party,
Party.
party. So nothing in that room. There's no womanly ghost in there. Orum's going to go and check this door and see if there's any womanly ghosts in there.
What did she say again?
Help. Very faintly.
What accent was she speaking
in? Dungeons and Dragons accent.
Damn it.
American.
American?
American.
Help, I'm American.
So I'm assuming you're opening that door. Is that why you're going there?
It's Penelope Pitstop. Help.
Help. Yes, I'm going to open that door.
You open that door and you see a bunch of books lined up nicely, like an encyclopedia set, and an encyclopedia, and another
Encyclopedia
room.
Britannica?
Yes, and you notice that there is no volume for the letter W. And you hear just slightly louder. Help.
I'm going to look in the room. In this box at the end of the bed, there's probably a woman in there. He's releasing.
In the little end table thing, like that?
Yep, looks like there could be someone in there.
That's a very small woman.
It's a boy. I don't know, the scale of the bed. Look at the size of the bed. It must be a pretty small bed then. That bed's 6 foot long. That box is like 6 foot wide and 4 foot long. So.
Oh no! That's the base of the fireplace. That's not a box.
This thing here.
That's the stone, so the fire doesn't light the floor on fire. The right next to where Orum's standing. Oh, that's a rug. I'm losing my brain. I'm looking at Orum, not your.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah,
I was looking at that. I thought that was a. Oh, that's going to be a rug, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to look under the rug and see if it leads into a secret tunnel that goes down into a dungeon.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm going to pull back the rug.
You whip the rug open, and you find a book underneath there, a very thin book. It looks like maybe just barely tied together, bound several sheets of paper.
Excellent. I'll pick it up.
All right, you pick it up. Are you looking at it, or are you just picking it up for the sake of picking it up?
I'm going to pick it up.
All right, you pick it up.
So I can read it, you know.
It is in a language you do not know.
Okay, what language is it in?
What's that?
I'm going to show it to Allrome and see if he knows.
Sure, you could try. So you show it to Orem, and he does not know what language it is.
Yeah, I'll rearrange his names. It's a much better one. Right.
Romeo. You're like, you're no longer Orem.
Yeah, Romeo is the same letters anyway. Jay, do you speak this language? And I'll show him the flappy book. Or her.
I don't know.
Let me check. You have not picked your language. You have 3 languages you could pick, but you haven't picked them yet.
Oh, okay.
Do not pick. Do not metagaming here at all. But
not metagaming at all.
I tell you what, I will pick them after we played this game.
No, you can pick them now. Pick them now. Go
don't
for
pick
it.
Orc or Aquan.
I have not said what the language is that the thing is in yet. I have one in my head of what it is, so it's possible you may choose the one that's correct. But that's up to you.
Why do I have 3 languages I can pick?
Because your background lets you pick 2, and your race lets you pick 1 plus common.
Okay.
And you just haven't picked any.
Oh, fuck.
Probably because I never said you should pick them. You're like, common, good enough. If you need help choosing languages, you could click in the chat window, that little drop-down button with the speech bubble in it. On the bottom of the chat window, it has like all the chat names of speech, so you can pick from there if you're, just need something to look at. There's a pretty damn big list.
No, it's not.
It is doing nothing.
Yeah, it's not a very big list for the players. It's limited to what languages they speak.
All right, never mind that. Well, there's I can read it for you real quick. Abyssal, Aquan, Orin, Celestial, Deep Speech, Draconic, Dwarvish, Elvish, Giant, Gnomish. Sorry, I got to scroll here. Well, Goblin, Halfling, Ignin, Infernal, Orc, Primordial, Sylvan, Terran, and Undercommon.
Let's certainly go for Celestial. That sounds like a paladin thing.
Okay, I put Celestial in there.
Infernal, so I can insult the fuckers.
Demons.
Yep.
Okay. And then one more.
Fuck. I don't know.
And the list again is Abyssal, Aquan, Orin, Celestial, Common.
I don't know what Orin is.
I have no idea either.
What do the Orons speak?
What is an Oron?
I'll tell you what, I'm Paladin of Tempest. Dwarves are warlike. I probably fought alongside dwarves. We'll go dwarvish.
All right. You also do not know what the writing is.
Okay.
Don't you like how I let you guys pick and I didn't? See, I gave you choices. But yeah,
yep.
So
you should have hinted. You said you should definitely pick Oron if you want to be able to speak this scroll, but you didn't.
I don't even know what Oron is.
Neither do I.
I don't either. I'm not. Well, I'm not going to spoil it and tell you what it is.
No, we don't know. It's all right.
I mean, you can keep it and try to find someone to translate it as well.
We'll translate it later. But
All right.
searching the room doesn't reveal any women hiding in any cupboards, closets, under the mattress.
Searching the room, you find no women in this room, and you again as you start looking around at a shorter interval than last, you heard, "Help me,
Where are you?
help me." I don't even know if that's coming through the microphone. Sorry,
Yeah,
I'm just saying, help me.
Where are you? Where are? Can we hear this voice if we speak to it?
You could try to speak to it.
Hello, where are you?
Help me.
Please help me. Please, I'm a hobbit.
I don't think that's a hobbit.
Can we get a direction on where the voice is coming from?
South of you. You can hear it almost coming through a wall.
South of us.
Is this a door here, or what is this? Just the end of?
Yeah, that's a door. Yeah, that's a door.
Okay.
Ah, there's a door.
Is it? Did I? Oh yeah, I did. It is. There's a little thing. Somebody can go through walls. Okay. And you walk into the darkness, and you feel a tugging at your soul, and your ears start to hurt as you walk into the room. There is a voice speaking to you, going, "Help me."
Good. Is there any light in this room, or is it pitch black?
It's about to be late. It says, "Help me." It gets a little louder and a little louder, and your ears start to hurt a little more. And then on the far side of the room, you see a shimmer, and the words in your head get louder and louder, and eventually piercingly loud. And you hear, "Help me kill you." And a form of a noble woman with long white hair appears across the room. And the floor starts to creak, and it is as if wind is blowing within this simple chamber.
Oh, I think I found her.
Found it. Found the evil.
Initiative. Look at that. 21 and 11. What's Jade got?
Working on it.
A 1. A 7. That's when you play a paladin, you tend to have terrible initiative rolls.
I know. I have terrible all rolls.
That's kind of funny. All right. Romeo has first.
Wow, hang on a second. Romeo's wounded as fuck. When did that happen? Romeo's going to heal himself.
I don't know where Romeo got hurt. Did he get hurt by the? No, I don't know how he would get hurt.
Must have got hit by the bandits.
Where art thou?
Maybe did you guys accidentally? Oh wait, maybe you accidentally targeted him with one of the things, because remember you hit for 18 against the Wraith. Maybe you hit against him. I don't think he actually got hit by anything.
Okay, that means he's not. Yeah, I wonder why he was looking half dead. Right.
No, because I remember you hit the Wraith for 18 twice. Maybe you accidentally ticked off onto him instead of the Wraith. I mean, I could have been nice and just let him die. I mean, it's only like that would add 9 HP total. No, but as you step into the room and you see this form of a very obviously noble woman, it's kind of white, like the whole being, the hair, but it's a semi. Could have been an accident too. Bane could have, but you could even see in detail across the forehead there is what appears to be some sort of headband with a white gem in it that's sparkling, and this person's kind of not standing on the ground, but hovering slightly above it. And her eyes are very, very blood red.
Okay, so Rome is just going to stand still and do nothing, I think. I've got no range attacks.
Romeo's like, fuck.
Yeah, how much move I got? I used 25 to get to there, didn't I?
Yep. Let's see what, 5 more?
Oh, hang on.
Romeo hides under the bed. No. Oh, noble woman. Ah, the noble woman succeeded on whatever you did. 2 damage. The nobleman takes.
Yep, that was a
2
ridiculous
damage.
spell. Didn't do anything.
A minor bit. You ruffled her hair.
That was Jack's go.
I have to ask Thrift, what is M.R. James? I might have heard it before, but I don't recall. And now Jacka dives over the edge of the bed, stands before the noble woman. A regal sort of dress blowing in the wind. You didn't target her. Sorry.
Yeah, there you go.
You hit.
Sorted.
Hit.
Cough.
7 damage. Yeah.
Oops. Yeah, okay. I might have to re-edit that. I just dragged it on and rolled it again instead of dragging a number on. So it should have been 7 instead of 12, yeah. You partially resisted my silver weapon.
Yes.
Okay. Noblewoman's go.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Hmm. The noble woman decides to move forward and passes through Jaka and gets behind him. And your body kind of feels the force of this being pass through you. And as the noble woman comes to a rest, kind of half inside this bed, but hovering of sorts, lets out a loud scream.
Goddamn banshee.
Tee.
Tahiti.
Where is I can never find the darn dot.
In the middle.
Yeah, right there. Okay, so all 3 of you would be able to in the thing because you're all in 30 feet and can hear. Since none of you are deaf, so let's target all of you. And let's see. Success, and there. Why didn't it?
Because we succeeded. Is it one of them ones where if you succeed, you doesn't get any damage at all?
Yeah.
It should be on a success, creature takes damage. If the creature fails, they drop to 0 hit points. So you should have all taken 9 damage, but for some reason it undid you all.
Just drag the 9 damage on everyone, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That was a bit weird. And Romeo still has concentration, but I don't think Romeo needs the concentration.
What's he concentrating on?
It was from when you did that whatchamacallit thing, the
Bless.
Yeah, bless. Oh yeah, so yeah, you still have bless on, all right? So yeah, keep it. All right, so darn, I was hoping I would kill you all in one blow, but instead you just take some damage. Just Jade's turn.
You later, Bane.
I'm gonna go legging it in there.
You leg it in. You kind of bounce off the corner of the wall, but you still manage to get there.
I can be asked to walk around that. I could make it.
You manage to make it.
I'm not running away afterwards, so yeah, I don't.
No, I know. Yep. Yeah.
Draw my sword as I run in.
As you whip out the sword, the flame blasts, and it seems to be brighter and larger of a flame than normal.
It sings out, stay away from that trapdoor.
Hit the help me lady over the
head. Hit the help me lady. Please, please, please.
Wow. Why
hit? You got flanking with advantage, plus you had the bonus from Bless.
Okay.
So
only a 28.
Only a 28.
I'm gonna go for a divine smite around this point.
Do it. Poke the motherfucker in the face.
If I can find it. Where the fuck is it? Do I have it? Oh yeah, I do.
There you go, your divine smite. You roll the damage. You hit for 27 damage in the noble woman. Your fiery sword pierces into her breast. And not her literal breast, her chest.
Yeah, we know what you mean, dude.
Yeah. I just figured I'd clarify. I don't want you to be like, chopping titties.
Yeah, no, we're not 7 years old.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Mister, is that a toilet?
Round 2, fight! I'm going to try this second hit.
All right, take your attack. You stabbed her in the chest. And you hit again.
I'm going to do the same again.
Can you, though?
I think.
I don't know. Is it a bonus action?
No, it's a spell, isn't it? But it's a spell, spell slot.
When I hit a creature, I can choose to activate Divine Smite.
Okay, all right. I wasn't entirely sure. I was thinking it was
It's not a bonus action even.
Nope, it's a feature. You're right. It's a feature. It is not a spell or a feature. It does consume a spell slot, but it is not a spell. All right. Okay. Cool.
I mean, for reference, all my spells are gone now. But
yeah, but as long as you weaken it up, but I can carry on doing half damage to it.
You forgot to press the button.
I did click the button. Hang on.
Here, let me take 8 damage off. I'm gonna take 8 off of the what's it? There. So I've taken it off. Now you can roll your damage, and it'll have the bonus. And it is much stronger. 27 points of damage. Your flaming Jesus sword strikes through the face, and as you pierce the skull of this noble woman who is hovering on the wind, she gives out a last rallying death cry, but no one hears it. No one hears her scream.
In space, no one can hear her scream.
Yeah, I know, right? Isn't that cool? And starts to her body kind of freezes in place and starts to crack as if like paint was cracking on a wall, and it was like, and then it shatters. Just little chunks of stone or chalk, something just bounces all off of the floor in the bed.
You found help.
We're going to get a dustpan and brush and clean it all up and throw it out the window.
Dustpan, throw it all out the window.
So we're going to search this room, I reckon. What do you reckon?
You're going to search the room?
I reckon I'm going to search the room.
I probably shouldn't, because I'll fuck the roll up like every other. I can try. Hang on. I want to try.
Jacko fucks it up.
I've had so many bad rolls at searching. Hang on. Let's see. Perception. Yay! Still shit.
So you guys are blind. Apparently, you're too drunk. You can't tell what's going on. But
No,
luckily,
I'm still focusing on the dead ghost.
yes,
Yeah,
the
and I'm still
banshee.
focusing from a ghost walking through my shell. So that's a bit. The ghost in the shell. I had a ghost in my shell. That sounds like a movie.
Oh, God. It sounds like an anime and a movie, and a terrible movie at that. I don't know. I've never seen the movie, to be honest.
It's a terrible movie.
I've never seen it. I imagine it's
a
probably
terrible
terrible.
movie.
Black Widow is in it. I know that.
Her name's Scarlett Johansson, not Black Widow.
Sure. All right. So, while you guys are looking around, kind of dazed and confused, Romeo walks over and whips the blanket off of the bed. And inside the bed, there is a clearly cut out shape, and there is a chest inside the bed, like hidden inside in a little hole inside the mattress.
Excellent. Well done, Romeo.
Got to admit, I did wonder why you were going to bed there.
Yeah, and Romeo goes, "It was pretty obvious when you saw the lump in the blanket like that."
Yeah, it's like basically it's a big 6'4" chest in the bed covered with a blanket, and we didn't spot it because we're both blind. He goes, "Well, the big bulge gave it away." Yeah. Yeah, the big chest-shaped bulge in the blanket,
and the blinking neon sign over the top.
It said "loot here."
The Thrift's message about salt just reminded me of something that really would have made sense had I done it correctly. The white stuff that she cracked into would be salt, since you smelled the salt in the air earlier. Fucking stupid me. I set that up and totally failed. Thank you, Thrift, for correcting my stupidity.
Thanks for reminding him.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Dumbass, 11.
Yes, I'm such a fucking dumbass. All right, and so there's a treasure chest under the blanket. It's like carved into the bed.
Okay,
now what do you want to do?
So Romeo's going to have a look in this chest. While Jacker and Jade sit there looking around, going, "What? You found a chest?
I'm still basking in the glory of cutting a ghost in half in about 2 hits."
All right, inside there you see a small sphere made of a thick glass, and it's kind of neat looking.
Well, that's Romeo's sphere. He hasn't got one so far.
This is let me show you a picture. This kind of sphere. It looks like there's like little wisps of wind swirling around inside it.
Yeah, he hasn't. Romeo hasn't got one.
That is correct. He does not.
Romeo's got blue balls now. Right, there you go. Jacker's got purple balls. Romeo's got blue balls. What's
I don't know what the colour is of this thing I've got.
Wow. I didn't even know. That was actually a random treasure generator. Sorry to ruin it for you. But you got a globe. Look at that. There's also an additional potion of healing in there, just like the other one you had. I'm there, drop another potion of heal. Let me identify him, because you know what a potion of healing looks like. It's pretty obvious. You also have a couple of other potions in there. I did not think ahead and make the loot. I just clicked random generate here. So you now have two bottles of liquid. It looks like there's 3 liquids in each vial that are separated into layers: brown, silver, and gray. You also have 2,700 copper pieces in there. You have 1,400 silver pieces.
Oh, wow.
And 70 gold pieces. I got to correct that because you already had one there, so 71.
Okay.
And then additionally, there. Wait, what?
I could build a chapel with that money.
You can build a chapel.
Chapel, yeah.
Yeah, he's
The,
religious nutter, and what you can do?
Children of Tempest.
Jade
of
and
course.
Romeo, they're both Tempest people, aren't they? They're both they'll probably end up getting
Yeah.
married.
And there is a scroll of Agonazar's Scorcher. No, I'm kidding. There's
Since
not.
they're both religious, they could marry each other.
Oh dear. Oh
Who
dear.
needs a third party when you can just
Yeah,
do it?
but the problem is there's a bit of a difference because I'm Vengeance. So I'm kind of, when those guys fail, I'm there to fuck shit up.
And you see a scroll there is a parchment of the finest quality, and the writing is careful and delicate, and you can read it, and it is a scroll of alarm.
Yeah.
So you guys are pretty fucking rich right now, especially with that freaking black opal. But yeah, look at that.
Excellent. What?
So
But this still does not get us any closer to finding out where that damn caravan went.
It doesn't, no. But poor old Jack is getting tired now because his exhaustion's kicked in from raging.
yep,
Oh,
that's what you get. Well, you probably don't want to sleep in this bed because there's a giant
yeah,
chest in it. It's more
There
like a casket than a bed.
there are bad spirits here.
Yes, there are bad spirits.
Jack smells the bed through the wall, goes straight through it.
Yeah, he just all of a sudden realizes he is now a ghost. Jacka apparently died at some point.
Excellent, I'm ethereal. They can't hit me anymore.
Where did we lose the? I mean, we found this place, but where did we lose the trail to the wagon?
You haven't.
It's here. Have we checked the stables?
You have not checked the stables.
Well, we can check the stables.
No, you didn't check the stables.
I'm going
I
to
did
rest up
mention it,
here.
too.
If you need me, call. I'll jump out the window.
I mean, did we
Oh
get?
boy.
Did they get lured in here, and they just couldn't deal with this stuff?
You haven't seen anyone yet. Not anyone that you think would be a part of that caravan, anyways.
Well, if we're
Unless
gonna
all the
if we're gonna rest up, I mean, Jack is hurt. Kind of hurt, but not too bad. But yeah, I'm out of magic. We'll rest up a bit, I guess.
all right. Well,
Is that pig downstairs edible?
You want to?
no one's checked.
You
No
want
one's
to eat? You want to eat a pig that's been cooked by ghosts?
Well, doesn't mean there's anything wrong with the pig.
I mean, I don't know what your digestion system is, but
Orem jumps off the ledge, dives in.
Romeo's
and
going to
then-
go and check.
Yeah, Romeo dives off the ledge. I don't remember the calculation for fall damage, but you're.
No, he does.
based
He
on the
actually
numbers-
walks down the stairs and does the long route.
Yep, takes the long
I'm
route.
just cheating because someone
Um,
didn't do their line of sight. Yeah.
Listen here, you. If I was
I'm not having ghost cooked damn pig.
when Romeo looks close to the pig, you note that it is a legitimate pig. It is not dead or ghostly. It is a pig that is cooking.
I fucking hope it's dead. If it's still squealing,
I mean, not like a zombie pig or something. It's like a
It's not a
legitimate
man-bear
pig.
pig or anything like that.
And from the look of it, Orem looks at it, and his knowledge of roasted pig, this looks like it is currently at the most perfect and opportune time to eat.
he's a cleric. What's he know?
Romeo's going to have some. Yeah.
All right. Salted pork. No, there's no salted pork here. This is just pork. Red meat off the bone. Although pork is pink, not
It's
red.
not. It's
whatever.
white meat, really, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Darn, I'm trying to work in a Lord of the Rings quote and I'm failing. All right, so you pick up some of the utensils that are technically on the other side of the thing, but whatever. You and you cut off some nice meat and flap it on a plate and you eat some pork.
Yeah, I'm going to bring some up to Jacka and to
delicious.
Jade as well, see if they're hungry.
All right, bring it on up. And you're like, "Would you like some?"
You want some? Do you want some meat, Jade?
That's how clerics talk.
Yeah. Clerics talk like that. Yeah. Do you want some meat? Yeah.
If this fucking meat makes me sick, I'm gonna punch you in the nut.
All right, I don't mind.
Oh dear. Romeo says, punch me in the nuts.
Do it.
Bah!
All right.
Okay.
All right, so you guys are meat. What about Jack?
Jack is a vegan, so he's not going to eat anything like that. He's got his own stuff in his shell that he stores. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Uh-oh. All right. So you guys eat the meat. Are you resting here? Is that what your plan is, or?
Uh,
Yeah, Jack
I
has
don't-
already crashed out on the blanket. Yeah.
oh
All
yeah.
right, so Jack's already
Apparently
crashed out.
Yeah.
Are you all going to stay in the same room, or are you going to take different
Yeah,
rooms? What's your plan?
we'll swap around, keeping watch or something.
All right. Let's see here. Some salt wrapped in veg. Hey. All right, so you guys are chilling out. Jack is already pretty much passed out, and you guys finish up the remainder of the pork, and then you start to feel a little drowsy, and you throw out your bedroll and lay down and take a nap inside
We're gonna
the
take a watch cycle. So
watch cycle. Okay.
one person will always be awake. If it means kicking a turtle in the nuts or whatever he passes for nuts, we will do that.
All right. Well, you guys are both extraordinarily, abnormally tired, and you don't take a watch cycle. You
Okay.
fall asleep, passed out.
So I have to kill
And
the cleric. That's what he's
and-
telling me. Is
well, you don't know that you passed out yet. You don't know, but you guys do wake up some unknown amount of time later. Only Jade and Orem / Romeo are side by side, but there's no building. You're not in a building. You're just sitting on your bedrolls. Kind of woke up, and you're in the middle of the road / path that had the trail that the wagon had gone on that you were originally following. You don't see Jaka.
Ah. Is that
I'm
our
gonna look-
cliffhanger? Then is it? Is that our cliffhanger moment? Is it?
I'm going to look around and then kill the cleric.
All right, everybody, let's go have snacks. Game over. All right, so I think we can leave it there for now.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun.
Yeah, because I didn't eat it. I didn't get teleported out of the dream. So you lot are all woke up and I'm still in dreamland. Yeah.
I don't know.
What are you blaming on the cleric for? The cleric saved you
Yeah,
from
I
this.
mean,
turtle's head.
we essentially had bacon sandwiches and it was awesome.
Best bacon ever.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. So that's where we'll leave it until next week, and we'll see how you guys get out of this next time.
Good night, everybody.
Yay.
Yeah.
See if the cleric survives.
I'm pretty sure Oromomio is going to lose a kneecap at least.
Yeah. I'm going to...
Yeah. Was it the cleric who did it? Find out next week.
The Celeriac. Yes, thank you everybody who was watching. Have fun. I am going to cook some food for me to eat.
Good
I'm going
idea.
to go and find
Boy.
the heating button
See
on
you
my
later.
central heating because it's
I'm-
fucking freezing.
I'm going to try and find the perfect bacon sandwich.
Yeah.
Yes, it is pretty fucking cold.